So it is pretty bright in here. It's perfect, same height as the countertop here. Sorry, neighbors. What's going on, and welcome back to another adventure. In today's episode, we are doing some small modifications to the interior of our 2000 GMC Safari Adventure van. First modification that we made is a new flip-out pop-up table. We wanted to put this in so we could put our stove on it and create more counter space. The second modification that we made was installed a new head unit as well as two new 6.5-inch door speakers. Let's get into it. So we got these rain deflectors. We're gonna go ahead and install these to the tops of the window. What this allows us to do is keep the windows open. Even if it's raining, we could crack them and continue the ventilation throughout the van. So you've seen me do simple installs like this before. You just kind of take whatever you want to install. And overall, pretty simple. All I did was clean the surface and then removed the backing of this sticky adhesive and applied it to the painted part of the van here. Not only can we roll the windows down while it's raining, it will also help the fantastic fan that we have installed in the roof here to draw air from the front of the van through the entire rear side and out through the vent. As you can see, we added some LED lights in here just to brighten up the space. This is just a simple LED light strip that you can find at Home Depot or even on Amazon, and it's simply plugged into the USB port in my Jackery battery. I've also just recently cut out this small mountain backsplash here. I thought this was a nice personal touch to the van. So it is pretty bright in here. It's almost like sitting in a living room or something along the lines, and we could change the colors, so that's pretty fun. I also ran the LED light strip under the bed so we can access our storage that is well lit. Okay, that feels a lot better. So as you can see right here, we have these little coat hooks, and instead we're going to be putting an L bracket right here so we can extend the plywood countertop. Click the link to the video up in this top right hand corner and watch us camping out on the coast in this van. We didn't have an adequate space for the stove that we have with this countertop. It works great for preparing food and whatnot. We have the sink in there and everything, but I want to have an extra counter space that I could flip up. So this fold out counter space is going to be, let's call it 25 by 11. 25 by 11. Now that we have our piece cut out, imagine the countertop extending something like this. That's an extra 25 inches of counter space in a small area like this. That is huge. And a little stowaway, something like that. Pretty simple. It's gonna make a big difference. So now that this is sanded smooth, we're just gonna poly it and mount it up. So as I'm sitting here waiting for this poly to finish drying for this fold out table, I'm checking my phone and the giveaway winner got his t-shirt. Look how awesome these shirts came out. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would want one of these. I'm thinking about this color and black as well. Thanks for watching, man. Really appreciate it. Brackets, they're very sturdy. They allow me to create surfaces that aren't permanent, essentially. Because I was thinking about building this cabinet out this way, but now I can simply just store it away. Super nice. And this is great because it leaves the walkway open here, but for a surface to put anything on, it's perfect, same height as the countertop. Oh, we need an extension. Should work. I'm going to try to do this without taking the panel completely off. I do not know how to get it around the window crank to roll the windows up and down. And that works fine, and I don't want to break it. So I'm just going to move this panel to the side while I remove the speaker as well as install the new one. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but it's better than breaking the window. Someone already had put aftermarket speakers in there. Looks like it's just 2 Phillips head. So this is what it looks like. Unscrewed the speaker, and we pretty much just have to figure out which wire is positive, which one's negative, and hook it up to the new speaker. So here's the new speaker. It's the Boss CK65. It was a great deal on Amazon. I'm thinking it'd be kind of cool to mount it on the outside of this plastic. This might be a mistake, but we'll find out together. Okay. So maybe I could mount it to the door like that. These were the aftermarket speakers that were already in the vehicle. I'm sure they're every bit of 10 years old, probably older than that. So we are swapping out these blown speakers, and while we're doing that, we're going to be changing out the head unit. This is the aftermarket head unit that the previous owner put in with a CD player. We don't need the CD player at all, and the only way I can use my music is with the auxiliary. This one comes in with no CD player and Bluetooth. This was a very cheap kit, so the quality might not be 10 out of 10, but anything's better than blown speakers. You know what blown speakers sound like? Horrible. So we've wired up the new harness. These butt connectors were from the previous owner, decided to do his own stereo job. I fixed it up, I cleaned it up really nicely. I have all my new connections, electrical taped together. So now we have the right side speaker, the stereo wired up. We need to put the dash back together. Flips on, Bluetooth's already linked up. It's got USB charging capabilities. So now all we need to do is install the other speaker, the left door speaker, and this install is complete. So now we got the driver's side door speaker removed. It's time to cut our hole like we did with the other one, just so that they're matching, and replace the speaker. It's pretty easy. Sorry, neighbors. I'd say we got a hole. Well, that's going to be it for today's adventure. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.